Okay, I'm back, guys. I am back, okay? Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyway, remember I told you guys I was working on something big and I was hoping that we can make it happen? Well, I listened, okay? And someone contacted me and said, let's do this. Let me put up who the person is first. Okay. See this word, Popology? The person who owns this trademark to Popology, and I like it because King of Pop, Popology, it's kind of a science, or he'll explain it. Go to the website at popology.org. But this guy who owns this website contacted me, and he suggested that we should have Wade do a polygram test, a lie detector test, right? A lie detector. Okay, a lie detector test. And I got you guys' emails and the comments, so I was already, in the mind to do it. But when he came and said, I think I can make this happen, I was like, good, great, wonderful, wonderful. So I'm on board with him. So we are going to challenge Wade and SafeCHECK, okay, to take a lie detector test. Okay, now we know that lie detectors tests are not admissible in a court of law, okay? But we need to do something. So tabloid character assassination, Michael Jackson's estate blast perjurers, abuse documentary. I just had to read that part. But this one here, Wade, emotionalist, and SafeCHECK, okay? These guys are, and this is them, this is a picture taken at the Sundance Film Festival. Give them credit, right? On the 21st. So anyway, guys, these two, okay? They need to take a polygraph test. They need to take a lie detector test. I already know they're lying, and I know they can't pass, but you can cheat a test, and you can learn how to cheat. And Wade's mother, that's why I read that part of the letter that the estate wrote to Mr. No Longer at HBO Plepler, okay? I read that letter because Wade's mother said he can lie so good he deserves a Oscar, and Wade calls himself King of Deception. So we're challenging you, Wade and Jimmy SafeCHECK. You will be compensated very well to take a lie detector test. Okay, we're challenging you. Okay, why not? If you're telling the truth, you'll pass it. Okay, let us know. Let us know if you want to take a lie detector test. And I urge you guys that are interested in Wade taking a polygram to give him some encouragement. This is the Wade Family Fund. Okay, this is the only way we know for sure how to contact him. Okay, I have an email address, but I'm not sure it works. Remember the website that I showed you guys where he's asking for minimum $250, $500, $1,000? Okay, anyway, there's an email address under here. Okay, here it is right here. It's called give@hawaiicommunityfoundation.org. I need you guys to email them and say, Wade, take the lie detector test, okay? We have to have Wade take a lie detector test, especially if it airs. Especially if it airs, because these are words coming out of somebody's mouth. And Michael's such an inspiration to so many people. Kids love him, adults love him. I've loved him since I was 6 years old, when I first saw him on the Ed Sullivan Show. I've loved him since then. He is an inspiration. He believes in unity, world peace, love, children. And you just can't have some greedy, horrible people that have tried to extort him. Okay? And then they're up in the game. ROBson and SafeCHECK, they done up the game to marriage. They done up the game to sodomy. They done up the game all the way to where the other ones who they just was like, it's a little bitty. Okay? This is just way out the box, and it can't be true. Because when Michael sued these people in 96, and it was settled in 98, when they said that there was a videotape of him having oral sex with a kid, Michael was like, bring the tape. If Michael would have done it, he wouldn't have sued him for the tape. Even though he doesn't have to record it, maybe the FBI put a bug. Michael knew all about surveillance and PI stuff, because when I was in the 2005 trial, they showed his Inspector Gadget suitcase. Okay, and it was like the suitcase that opened up, and it had all the gadgets in there to do surveillance and to bug people and to bug their rooms and all that stuff. So Michael knew about it. And the only way that he would sue to say, bring me the tape, prove that there's a tape, is if he didn't do it. So that exonerates Michael from 93. And then he was exonerated from 2005. And now these guys that have been lying all through the lawsuit and now are recanting their under oath testimony in front of a camera that's not under oath, and we're supposed to believe them. Take a lie detector, Wade. We'll compensate you for it. We have a major worldwide network on board. And I ain't going to tell you who it is, but we have one. You want to get paid? Because you ain't getting paid from the estate. It's over. Your appeal is over. Okay, it's done. It's already been dismissed. So this whole episode, and you know what's so sad? Is I think Michael taught Wade and SafeCHECK to do their best, to study their subject, to give it all that they have, and they probably hear Michael's teachings in their head while they're trying to dog him out. You know, and that is so sick. You know, that is so sad. Okay? SafeCHECK is a professional actor. So if you feel sorry for him in the fairy tale fantasy Leaving Neverland, he's an actor. ROBson, he's straight face. He's not a good actor. You can even see a little smirk, a little tiny little smirk in it because he knows he's full of it. These guys should be crying and all this stuff. And anything SafeCHECK does, he's an actor. And I bet you Wade, throughout these years since he was a little boy, he's probably taken acting lessons too. But he's probably not a good actor, and that's why he hasn't been in very many movies. But I bet you he's taken acting lessons too. And they've had 6 years to get their story right. When you write a book, like I've written 3 books, when you write a book, you learn your subject matter. Okay, so when he was writing his book, he was cementing the story, the lie that he was going to tell. Okay, he was putting it in his head so that he can convince other people, because when you write a book, you have to read it over. You have to make sure it's in chronological order. You got to make sure this matches that, and that matches this, and this matches that. And then you learn the subject matter. When you write a book, you go to places you've never been before. Okay, it makes you study stuff you never thought you had to study before. Okay, so this is nothing but trained. This is nothing but 2 trained guys that are out to get rich for the rest of their life and for their next generation. That's all this is. It's not under oath. So Wade, challenging you to a lie detector test. You're going to make money. You're going to make money. A lot of money. You're going to make money. Okay? I know you probably got to talk to your lawyers. Okay? Because you're in appeal. But that, you know, that lawsuit's dead. You know it's dead. And you know, with Plepler being, I believe he was fired. Or he could have said, I quit. Don't matter. Either way. Okay? Out of respect, they're going to let him say they're going to let him say he resigned out of respect, because he'd been there for 30 years. You know, well, from 92 to now, 27 years. Or how many ever, 27 years. Okay? No, you're done because of the Leaving Neverland, dude. It's not a coincidence that he sent the letter out yesterday and the media just got it today that you're out. Okay? You are not worth the money of this lawsuit. You aren't. Okay? So HBO, Warner Media, ATT, you didn't get in this for this. You didn't buy this company for this kind of BS. All right. Okay, guys. And then, you know what? Even people's parents, they won't let their kids have Michael Jackson in their room anymore. After this, it's so disgusting and so terrible and so graphic that, you know, you're out to destroy Michael. You're out. You don't care about the other kids. You don't care about no family foundation. You don't care. I don't care what words come out of your mouth. Because the only thing you can gain with this lawsuit is notoriety and money. You told the world when you were on Matt Lauer in 2013, you had that big few million audience, and then you did some other interviews. You already told your story. We heard you. Okay? Then you had to turn around and you sued him. Okay? Now you're doing a documentary. Why? Because you need your story told? Nobody needs to hear the graphic details. Especially when you had an opportunity in front of the police. Twice. Okay, so I'm done rambling. So I challenge Wade to a polygraph. You will be well compensated. Okay? And no shenanigans. It will be a neutral party. Popology is neutral. Okay? Popology is neutral. They're neutral. They're a science of neutrality. Okay? They're neutral. Right? But I'm a part of it because I want the truth. I want the truth. One person, the person on YouTube who said I have all this evidence that Michael's guilty, I told him to send it. I haven't received anything yet. Gave him the email address. I haven't seen anything yet. I want it. Whatever you got, I want. Okay? Because I want the truth. And so far, there's nothing at all, ever, that proved to me that Michael was having sex with little boys. Nothing. Okay? So anyway, Wade, you're going to take the challenge? So you guys email Wade too, okay? And say, take the polygraph, take the polygraph, okay? All right, guys, I'm going to the movies. I know I got a little fancy little jacket on, okay? I'm going to go to movies by myself. You know why? Because Cecil's at work, so I'm going to go to movies by myself. All right, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.